Hi everybody, welcome to the Scott Show. We are here and live talking about SmackDown Live. It happened on, I think it's called Friday Night SmackDown now. I don't even think it's called SmackDown Live. But we got Friday Night SmackDown, we got the WWE Draft. So I wanted to highlight what happened on SmackDown, just the matches, and then highlight the draft. Of course, tomorrow night, we are recording this on a Sunday. Tomorrow night we have the other half of the draft, and we'll see what happens then. So, I want to get to the matches first, then we'll get to the draft part. First of all, we had a non-title match between Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. It was a DQ finish. Seth Rollins still has a little bit of an issue with the Fiend, Bray Wyatt. So, it's very interesting how they want to handle that, and I think that it's going to be more interesting as we move on to where everybody is, either on Raw or SmackDown. I can actually see a title switch be Seth Rollins on SmackDown and Brock on Raw. That would be interesting. I don't know how they're going to handle that, so we'll let the draft handle itself. In a singles match, you also had King Corbin defeat Shorty Gable. I don't like the whole Shorty gimmick with him. I don't think it actually makes sense. King Corbin did win the match, though. Not too much to say about this. I hope that both guys go somewhere, and we'll just see. Six-man tag team match. The New Day defeated the OC. That's Big E, Kofi Kingston, and Xavier Woods, giving a little heat back to the New Day, defeating the OC. So I'm kind of excited about that. But I think they could actually have a pretty good blood feud thing going on. And nothing better than a blood feud, folks. But the big news coming out of SmackDown, as far as the matches are concerned, and really the whole thing, is Bayley comes out to her music and then takes the inflatable guys and has a stick with, like, knives on it, or however, it looked like an axe almost, and hacks at the inflatable arm-waving tube men, killing the Bayley buddies. She's got short hair, she's got a new top on, it's very darker, so quite interested to see where they're going to go with this character. Bayley then beats Charlotte Flair for the title, and becomes your new SmackDown Women's Champion. She says after that, she says a whole bunch of expletive, and then says, "You can all go screw yourselves." So, I think that this means that she's a bad person now. Some just could go out on a limb here and say that. Bayley is your new SmackDown Women's Champion, and just wow, that's all I gotta say about that. So we'll go to the draft, as we did get a few to SmackDown and a few to Raw. So going to Monday Night Raw is Becky Lynch, the OC, McIntyre and Orton, Ricochet, Bobby Lashley, Alexa Bliss, Kevin Owens is going to Raw, which will be really cool. Natalya staying on Raw along with the Viking Raiders, so is Nikki Cross. And the Street Profits are coming up, and they are going to go to Monday Night Raw. So I think that's going to be a big deal for them. I'm excited to see that. Going to SmackDown Live, or Friday Night SmackDown, Roman Reigns staying on SmackDown. The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, is going to SmackDown. What's that going to mean for his fight with Seth Rollins? The world may never know. Sasha Banks going to SmackDown. But with Bayley being the SmackDown champion, what's going to happen with that? Braun Strowman going to SmackDown. Kind of a surprise there. Lacey Evans going to SmackDown. The Revival, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, staying on SmackDown. Which I'm excited for, because I love the Revival. I might actually have to watch SmackDown. The Lucha House Party going to SmackDown, and Heavy Machinery going to SmackDown. So those are your 20 picks so far. We actually have a lot more picks, including the Universal Champion, WWE Champion. They will be picked. Nakamura will be picked. Intercontinental Champion Bayley still up there. Is she going to go to Raw? Is she going to go to SmackDown? How is this going to work? The Raw Tag Team Champions are set up in the Kabuki Warriors. The 24/7 champion R-Truth as well. So they're set up very interestingly. I just hope that wherever anybody goes, that my favorite tag team of all time stays together and gets the best. I hope they go to Raw. I hope they go to Monday Night Raw. And that is the Iconics. I hope the Iconics stay relevant. I want them to win back the Women's Tag Team Championships. And mostly I just want to have fun again in wrestling. And the Iconics win was just amazing. So that's our SmackDown review along with our draft review. We will have more on Tuesday because Monday Night Raw will happen on Monday, and then Tuesday night we'll be here talking about what happened on Raw and what we can do to make this world a better place. I'm just kidding. We're talking about Raw. We'll talk about Monday Night Raw, and it's going to be great. So you guys have a great day here on the scottshow.com. Check us out. We got 14 different channels rocking and rolling for you, and we'll see what happens. And it's going to be awesome. So check us out, scottshow.com. Have fun. And, have a great rest of your weekend.